Eurodesk Annual Assembly is the most important meeting of this European network dedicated to providing information on European mobility possibilities to young people. This year, together with the European election in June 2024, we have taken the opportunity to create a bilateral meeting between Spain and Portugal in the Eurociudad of Chaves, Verin.
For this historical moment, we have had the presence of both Secretary of States, the one of Spain and the one from Portugal. For Spain, it has been a pleasure to have organized this assembly in collaboration with Portugal. The historical ties that joins us make another opportunity to demonstrate that cooperation is the ideal scenario to promote the mobility of young Europeans. For those days, the Spanish and Portuguese European networks will be able to share experiences, good practices, and receive some training in communication and anti-racism.
The Chaves Verin Eurocity, created in 2007, is a clear example of success in cross-border cooperation, which is why we thought it was the best place to hold this Ibero meeting. In this Eurocity, its citizens share services and facilities and benefit from multiple opportunities. Holding this meeting here is a way to reinforce the ties that unite us as European citizens and also as members of the Eurodesk.
With this roadshow, we want to show the opportunities that there are for the youngsters. Inside this space, we have a lot of info panels with useful information where you can see how to vote, where you can vote, how is it going to happen, who are we going to vote for the national parties, for the European Parliament.
Offering training for the multiplier points of the Eurodesk network is part of the commitment of the Eurodesk Brussels link. My proposal about anti-racism is an opportunity to question our whiteness, the racism in our spaces, and reflect on all of the interconnected systems of oppression in our society. During the workshop, we will discuss together with the multipliers different tools that can be used and how youth work itself can be a vehicle against racism in all of its forms.
It's really positive to participate in this kind of meetings that is every year. Why? I mean, we receive some information. There is also some trainings that we receive, some materials. This material can be used in some events. Also, we receive some webinars, so then it's really positive to us, and this is a really nice network. Talking about network, this year is a meeting in between is Iberian. I mean, Portuguese and Spanish one, so then there is some synergies. We are learning each other, Portugal and Spain.
We care a lot about supporting the countries that are part of our network. Inclusion is a very important topic nowadays, and it's a very complex one. This training is specifically important because we want our multipliers to have the tools to know how to communicate in a more inclusive way in their day-to-day work. But it's also important because we want to give them the tools to approach inclusion in a strategical way.
With support of Eurodesk, with materials, with online information, with events we organize every year, we can bring the youth opportunities to the young people. The young people with fewer opportunities and without our job, without our work and network, they will not know about Europe and the European opportunities. This is the moment for we start working, bringing new ideas between Portugal and Spain. And with all this activity and job, we hope we can support and bring more young people to the Europe. Europe is for all.
And to close this great event, I would like to congratulate the Eurodesk Spanish and Portuguese network for creating this great event And also I would like to express the gratitude of the Eurociudad Chaves Verin to have chosen this place to develop their assemblies. We think that being part of this network is going to help us to have more impact among our community, and we are going to be able to access to resources and information that we don't really have right now. A Spanish and Portuguese network is going to help a lot of youngsters here in our community, in Chaves and Verin, to improve their careers and the opportunities that they are going to be able to join in the European Union.